You're tuned into Long Island's only FM sports voice. This is Sports Talk on 90.3 WHPC.
Alrighty, sports fans, coming at you 100% commercial free every Thursday evening from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. right here on 90.3 WHPC, WHPC HD, located in scenic and historic Garden City, New York. This is a little radio program that around here we call Sports Talk.
Woo! Bienvenidos de Sports Talk.
Yes, and hold on, Steve Dassey in attendance here, along with Cameron Monagora,
yes,
and Mr. Mark Tagowski,
Marcos,
and also cast of thousands. Tristan Hamilton on assignment, or should be here, but Nick Warrenberger is on assignment. He's got sociology.
We're talking World Cup, right?
We are talking World Cup. Yeah, we are. No, definitely not World Cup. Lots of basketball, though. Actually, what's funny, though, is like Tristan loves dog basketball, so we'll have to see. But I'm sure you love basketball, too.
Yeah.
I get an email from my Long Island Nets, by the way. So.
They're yours. You can keep them.
Are they still a sponsor? Because if that's the case, then I will keep them. But no, I got... it's time to register for Brooklyn Nets Basketball Academy Hamptons Camp.
Right.
Imagine Hamptons Camp. Yeah, I don't.
So the hour and plus in order to take to get out there.
Yeah,
plus the golf traffic this year.
Yeah, I think anyone who's going to Hamptons Camp is like some rich kid's son who they need to give. But if you're a rich kid's son who lives in the Hamptons, you're away at camp. Name an Indian American name up in upstate.
Narragansett.
Yeah, exactly. You're at Camp Little Flower or something like that.
Wait. The coach is at the side of the road in a car accident, so it doesn't matter.
So that's Mark Tchaikovsky, that's Cameron Monagora, and that's Steve Dassey. Was that your last in this time slot? Steve Dassey has, I started on this here show, Sports Talk, Tuesdays and Thursdays back in the day, from 9 to 11. The day A-Rod was traded to the Yankees, actually, for Aaron Boone. Well, because Aaron Boone went down. Full circle. And that was February of 2004. Steve Dassey has been my lead-in on Thursday nights since February of 2004. So all that time. And we've been cleaning out my parents' house, and
No, we have. I haven't.
Not you.
Well, you say we. You make it sound like it's you and me.
The royal we. The royal wedding we. And I found, when my dad was mayor, I found the lovely letter to the newspaper that he wrote, the Wilson Times, about the WHLI and how accommodating they are. And he used some great, and I didn't, it was a couple weeks ago, so I forgot to remember what the line was, but a great adjective to describe Steve Dassey. So my dad knew Steve Dassey over 20 years ago. I didn't know him until 2004, but my dad knew of him
Talk about
20 years ago.
And I told you, and I have to find
that picture. You got to find it.
I have that picture of when we did the WHLI 50th anniversary. What's that? Maybe wasn't the 50th anniversary, and we did live broadcast from the shopping malls, and we closed down the studio. And I mean, we had politicians like crazy coming down with citations and proclamations and stuff, and it was probably, I'm going to say, the proudest moment in my HLI days, because I said something as a joke and it became reality.
Wow. What'd you say?
I said, we were in a promotions meeting, and we were talking about what are we going to do for the 50th anniversary. We got to do something big. And I said, why don't we close down the radio station and broadcast from shopping malls? And I laughed. And there was silence in the room. And Dean Anthony and Jane Bartsch looked at each other, and the promotions director looked at at me. And Jane goes, "That's a great idea." And Dean goes, "Incredible." And the promotions director went, "Logistically, I don't know if we can do it." And I said, "Neither do I. I only said it as a joke." Yeah. And after that meeting, we started working on it, and it actually came true. And I have all the tapes.
Wow.
For the entire day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have said these days you can close down Sunrise Mall with no problem, but now they got Dick's Sporting Goods, and they got Dave & Buster's. Yeah,
did the Dave & Buster's open already?
It did last week. Yeah,
I was there yesterday.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was down your neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's
Dave
real close.
Or Buster?
No.
Neither Dave nor Buster.
You know Julian? She used to be there.
Oh yeah. Well, I
that was the joke.
during Superstorm Sandy, we had no power, obviously. But we went to, it was Halloween, actually. So we go to Route 110, and I figured, let's give the kids something to do for Halloween. And the restaurant part of Dave & Buster's in Farmingdale, where it was Route 110, which is now Stu Leonard's over there, which will be doing a promotion for WHPC, by the way. They had no power in the restaurant part, but we got sandwiches or whatever. The whole arcade part had power, and it felt so obscene to think there's a million people without power, and Space Invaders is working fine. So, as a good person, I did not take my kids in there. I'm like, I cannot in good conscience play video games while we and everyone else have no power, So it was very interesting.
Someone in my family, we had a generator running. With the generator running, somebody in my family decided to bake a cake.
I had a neighbor directly across the street from me who had a $27,000 kerosene, of all things, generator. So, and it was Halloween time, so everyone had the Halloween decorations and the lights and all that stuff. And I'm on a pretty north-south busy road in town, and no one's without power, except their house is literally lit up like a Christmas tree, a Halloween tree, if you will. Just everything nonstop, 24/7 lit up, whatever.
See, that's just wrong.
So we see. So she comes out to me and she's like, I'm kind of worried that people are gonna, are gonna kill me. Are gonna do something. And I just said, as a matter of fact, hasn't been discussed yet, but it's coming. It's like, yeah, exactly. Because it was so upset. I'm like, at least after 10 o'clock, turn it off. It's like, let it go this way from 10 to 6 or 10 to 7, no lights. This way, we're all in the same boat.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're still going to be Sunday, 5 to 7. Yeah. So that'll be Sock Hop Sundays 5 to 7. Tristan Hamilton right there. Sundays.
He's back.
Hello, people.
Hello.
How you guys doing? How's everybody
You
doing?
notice I was the only one applauded.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I appreciate
He's
the
getting
love.
all his clapping in now.
I appreciate the
I'll never
love.
hear him clap on a Thursday again.
Yes. So
Maybe I'll break down the door and just come in and applaud and cheer and then leave.
that'll be funny. It's the Steve Dassa Minute, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by. We'll get a sponsor for that. We can get a sponsor for a promotion for an underwriter for.
I may get locked out of here on Thursdays. Who knows? After today's show, anything's possible.
We'll get public safety.
I can get locked out on Sundays now.
How do you say Thursday in Spanish, by the way? I took German.
Jueves.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Do we know for a fact, or are we just
Yeah.
making that up?
Yeah.
I just sound like a guest to me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Cameron, we need a judgment here. Do you take Spanish in high school?
No, I took Italian.
Did you really?
Yes.
Buonagoro. So
Yes, I'm Italian.
What does buonagoro mean? It means good.
I'm not sure.
Good Gora.
Well, obviously, you paid attention. There are
Holy
those
cow!
Italian lessons.
That's a damning indictment of the Belmore Central High School District.
I have a secret.
Yes,
Well, if you say
yes,
it, then it's
Mr.
not a
Robato.
secret.
I never passed Spanish in high school.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, now it's not a secret
Really?
anymore.
Yeah.
So you didn't even get a C?
That was
Really?
good.
Thank you very
Good
much.
omen.
I'd never heard of that before. So
Good omen.
Yeah. So you didn't. So what'd you do? Just
I
not pass?
worked with Spanish people and was accepting of their culture.
But wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait,
your
I have a
Roseanne Barr.
question. He did not pass Spanish, and we're taking his word
Yeah.
on how to say Thursday? Really?
Right.
I took it last year for summer course. I got
At
a B+.
NCC.
No, at Queens College, I got a B+.
Oh.
Their standard must be low.
Yeah. See, if it was the King's College, you would have got an F.
Yeah.
I'll go there too, but
Wow.
I don't know.
They raised their standard.
When I got there.
Well, did you
that
have
makes sense.
Now, how about at Flushing High School for Tristan? Did you have to take Spanish or no?
Flushing Heights, I took Spanish freshman year, so I learned it freshman year, and then it went
And then he forgot it shortly thereafter.
after that.
Wow.
Well, you could learn Spanish on Thursdays now from 7 to 9 if you're inclined.
Oh,
Now, Steve, were you a
rhymes.
division grad or
Yes.
division grad?
Just barely.
Now,
They threw me out of there.
because Island Trees is where Eddie Money went, and MacArthur, I can't think of any famous MacArthur grads.
What about Memorial? Was another one too over there?
That became something else. Look, that Memorial isn't a high school anymore. Yeah. So, all right, Mr. Dassa, we will miss you on
No, you
Nueves, not Thursdays.
That's what
That usually means new, right? Oh,
Jueves.
We don't know that. Don't take his word for it.
Yeah, I know.
J that sounds like a H.
No, he
Oh.
flunked Spanish. Why would he listen to him? Jeez.
All right. So, Steve Dassa, you gonna go get some dinner now?
Yes.
Paella.
This will be my last Thursday night eating dinner at a
Late,
quarter to 10 at
yeah,
night.
exactly. You will be.
I'll be eating dinner like a normal human being.
You'll be having
on
7 o'clock
Thursdays.
reservations from now on. Wow.
No.
Any concerts to promote or anything coming up?
July 7th, Emil Stucchio and the Classics, along with Jay Siegel and the Tokens at Eisenhower Park.
Oh, there you go. Ringo Starr's birthday.
Talk about tokens.
I didn't
Steve,
get that
what's
one.
token?
I didn't get that one.
Okay. All right, Steve Dassa. You're on your way.
I don't think he graduated high school.
You know what?
Forget about Spanish.
Adios, Steve.
See,
See you later.
There you go. All right, this is Sports Talk every Thursday evening, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. 100% commercial free right here at 90.3 WHPC. I'm Chris Muldoon. He is Cameron Bonagora. He's Mark Tchaikovsky, and he is Tristan Hamilton. We would love to hear from you at 516-572-7440. There is much to talk about in the world of sports. What would be muy importante is that the basketball playoffs start tonight. Championship finals start tonight.
Game 1's tonight.
I love this, whether it's a false narrative or just mock outrage or whatever. Everyone's all, 4 years in a row, the same two teams meeting for the championship. Well, this happens in sports. We had it with the Yankees and the Dodgers back in the day and everything. It's
less teams, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't exactly. It wasn't like there weren't teams that they didn't have to play. They played everybody.
LeBron went through, had to go through
Boston.
2 Game 7s.
Right.
The Warriors they snuck Chris Paul. You know, that's something we'll talk about for years. What if Chris Paul didn't get hurt? Or we'll talk about that.
Which is what, Rockets fans can say forever. It's not going to happen.
To say forever, but
Chris Paul was not the difference maker in that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just like they said, you guys got to get better. I know they're a super team,
right?
But if that's the case, you guys just have to get better. I don't know if that's LeBron going to Houston next year, which is rumors, or I don't know what might happen.
Yeah.
But
so this is 8. This is 8 championships in a row for him. Yeah, finals in a row for him, right?
9 in total. Yeah.
So, if he wins this one, and no one's given him the benefit of that, I think the Cavaliers. To me, I think the Cavaliers are going to win this, but I'm probably one of a million people thinking that. But if he wins that, hands down, now it becomes he's the best of all time. In terms of, I'm still old school, hanging on to Michael Jordan because it's a 6'6" guy versus a 6'8", 6'9" guy. But LeBron James is the point guard on that team. So,
shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean,
Small forward,
he's everything. He's everything.
You know what I keep saying, though?
Yeah, coach, general manager,
everything.
I feel like LeBron may be the better player, but for some reason Michael had the better career, if you know what I'm talking about. Because of the 6 championships, the winning, never lost. I
mean, what do you consider the better because of the 6 championships?
Right. Because then you got to go to Bill Russell.
Right.
Then.
But then you got to Bill Russell it because LeBron, except for championships, is passing Michael Jordan in every category. By the time he's done, by the time he's done, the championship might be the only thing people could say. But honestly,
but what do people look at in a career? Losses in the finals or championship?
No, they're going to look at everything. That's what we look at for Michael now.
Yeah.
We look at everything. But of course, it's the 6th championship that pops up to us, but it's everything.
I mean, obviously, he's not up there in the same level, but a guy like Charles Barkley, who never won a championship.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of Charles Barkley, Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing. Yeah. We have, it happens. And then you got to.
But they use it against them, though, sometimes.
They use it against who?
Them, because they never won a championship.
Yeah, but they always all the guys I just said. What you got to remember is they had to go through Michael Jordan, and they couldn't go through Michael Jordan. You got to remember the only year that the Knicks went to the finals
was
when Michael Jordan took a break.
Yeah,
and then they faced Houston, and then Elijah Wan had fun with Patrick Ewing. So that's just what I mean. But
we know who's better between those two. See, can't deny it.
I mean,
it's so weird when all the conspiracy theories happened about Patrick Ewing. It was such that they were saying the Knicks are going to. It was so fixed in the dry ice. The Knicks are going to win 5 championships because of Patrick Ewing. They won 0.
Well, and the one time,
if Charles Smith dunks the ball, they win 1.
The one time I think he was better than the other center was 99, but he was hurt that year.
99, they played
the Spurs.
The Spurs.
And Marcus Camby started at center.
Well, yeah, but it's rare that one matchup is gonna win you.
But back then, the center was the most important matchup.
I mean, that's close. It's a guard league now, but I don't know if I would go that far and say that was the best because
if you look at the Nets,
you had Jordan for the Bulls, you had Reggie Miller for the Pacers, Patrick Ewing for the Knicks, but who did it come down to? It came down to John Starks missing all of those shots.
And Avery Johnson shot, too.
And Avery Johnson shot, too. I mean, big men were more important back then, but I don't know if it was the... I mean, I guess you could say it was the most
for the Spurs,
position.
they dominated.
Well, the Spurs, but the Spurs their whole team was, the Spurs whole team and their system. You're not going to have just one dominant thing. That's why we look at Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Tim Duncan, and we say they all going to go into the Hall of Fame. It takes talent, Kawhi Leonard, if he say